Distracted driving kills more than 15 people and injures more than 1,200. So help save lives and don't be distracted when you drive. You have a chance to save a life today. So put your damn phone away. The following is brought to you by Griswold Health and Safety.
Your community radio.
Live from Main Street.
Don't change anything. I love your show just the way it is.
Mike Minarski and Paul Lash in the morning. And 80s all day and night. Your community radio.
SNSN.
Your community radio.
Live from Main Street.
Mike Minarski and Paul Lash in the morning and 80s all day and night.
SNSN.
Like they always say things that aren't stupid usually. And when they are stupid, it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Our fellow Griswoldians. Today is a day.
What?
We shall talk about the state of Griswold.
Yeah.
Talk about the state of Griswold right now. And I want to tell you right now, we have created 3 new jobs. Yes.
We did?
3 new jobs. The state of Griswold.
How's our economy look?
Bleak.
It does look bleak.
It looks bleak.
It's
We've
bleak.
got nothing coming to town.
Nothing.
We're fighting with different
Yeah.
different companies to come in. We've got no infrastructure up on 164.
We got nothing. Yeah.
There's nothing happening. We don't know if we're going to be able to make it till Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll be lucky if we make it to the end of the year. But we have a new field coming.
But my fellow Griswoldians, let me tell you this. There'll be a field of dreams.
Liar.
Up in Griswold High School where people can meet and they can get together and they can commune.
Commune?
Well, did you see the kiss between Jill Biden and Kamala Harris's husband?
Yeah.
They're communing.
No, what it was his Jill Biden.
Jill Biden, yes.
Yeah, Jill Biden.
What did I say,
Yeah,
Joe Biden?
on the lips too.
I know.
It's like, what's going on there?
God,
Oh,
God, the new fruit, the new fruit for the United States is now
Yeah.
the upside down pineapple. Apparently,
apparently so, man. Wow.
yeah.
I'm not sure if show's working.
Mr. Harris and Mrs. Biden getting down.
Yeah.
Get down, make love.
Yeah. Joe's out the pasture. He can't remember. What the hell? He can't remember anyway. He probably goes to bed at 8 o'clock. He doesn't know who comes in and out.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Kamala, what are you doing? Or Kamala, I don't know your name. That's why you don't know my name.
That's kind of surprising. You would see that. Why? You generally you kick somebody on the cheek.
See Joe Biden now. Give me, honey. Give me right on the lips. Come here.
Yeah, it's like what the
Come
hell?
over here.
Yeah, wow, that was like shocking.
Joe ain't touched me like that in years.
Yeah.
Instead of hearing dun, 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 you hear boom, chicka, wow, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry for pissing you off this morning, but
That's all right.
But come on now, really?
No, it's okay.
Did you ever see Nancy Reagan lip lock good old Henry Kissinger? No, ever. No.
It's just kind of, it's okay to kiss somebody on the cheek because that's what you think. That's
sure.
That's what generally people do when they meet somebody like a friend or something.
That's friendly.
Yes,
it's welcoming.
On the lippies, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe Joe doesn't kiss; he sniffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What kind of shampoo you using today?
You imagine that. He goes, go ahead, Jill. He smells fine. Just go ahead and do the thing. Do the thing, Jill. Do the thing.
I guess it was quite the bedtime story.
There's going to be skits on Saturday Night Live about this.
Oh, Jesus.
Kiss cam. You can see the kiss cam, at the Capitol.
Oh, yeah. Unbelievable.
They'll show a bunch of different kiss cams, from sporting events. And then there's Harris and Biden.
No, he wouldn't kiss her.
Huh?
He wouldn't kiss her.
What?
Biden wouldn't kiss Harris.
Jill Biden.
Oh, Joe Biden.
Right
Yeah,
there,
she-
dude. It's right
oh,
there.
I know, but I'm just saying that Joe Biden wouldn't be kissing Harris. He doesn't. I'm telling you, he doesn't kiss. He sniffs
He's
hair.
not on the lips.
I know, unbelievable.
I can see here
that's-
Joe now, Kamala, tell me a bedtime story. Now that fake speech is all over.
Yeah, that is kind of shocking, though. Oh well, hey, it's probably the only thing that came out of there that was interesting.
Oh, no. Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, she got up and called him a liar.
Liar!
Yeah, she called him a liar. Yeah.
Then they had the speaker shushing people and
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of booing going on too. But it was no different than the last time when Trump was in there and they were.
Victoria says his last name isn't Harris. It is to me.
Yeah.
I care what it's like. You start kissing the first lady
Yeah.
on camera.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he got what the last president got. Same thing.
I bet they did.
Yeah. Except.
I bet he did get it.
Yeah. Look at Pelosi, what she did during his speech. She was rude. She tore it up.
Yeah.
Which is kind of disgusting too. You could have just sat there and just did nothing. But yeah. So he got what he got with in return. What happened to the other guy in front of him? So there you go. Did you expect anything less?
What?
Any of that crap going on? No.
No. I mean, the whole thing is just a bunch of hoopah.
That's all it is.
That's all it.
Pat
all it
me on my
was.
back. I'm going to do all of this. I'm going
Yeah.
to do all of that. I'm going to do all of this. Yeah, sure. And wait for the clap. I had heard that during his speech, they had the word pause in between certain paragraphs. Pause. When he was reading.
PAWS.
Pause. P-A-U.
Because that's what Joe Biden was doing to Kamala's husband.
Yeah.
Pause.
Pause. Yeah. Wait for the reaction. Yeah. Unbelievable.
I'm telling you, they're gonna open Saturday Night Live. With
Oh, it'll be just like that.
that. You
It'll
know
be
the writers are all over that.
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. They're all over it.
Oh, yeah. They'll be kissing away. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go cover a basketball game last night. I could have been watching Harris or whatever his name is. I don't care. It's Kamala Harris's husband and Joe Biden lip locking
Lip locking. Yeah, you never know what's going on.
right on the lips.
Yeah. I don't know what she was thinking.
So, Victoria, what is his last name? All she could do is tell me I'm wrong, facepalm. But she didn't want to correct me. She just wanted to. That's what social media is all about. I want to tell you you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. I don't care, Mom. I don't care.
Oh well. That'll be around forever.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
never going to go
that's
away.
gonna be around for a long time. Well, like I said, Jill probably hadn't had a kiss like that in a long time.
Joe didn't touch me like that in a long many
Yeah.
years. Oh
Yeah.
boy! Imagine that happening.
Yeah,
Imagine that happening at a selectman meeting.
never know when Jill said.
Oh,
You never
God.
know when
That'd
Joe.
be in the Norwich Times.
Oh yeah, it'd be in the Norwich Times.
Big time.
Never know when Joe hits the pillow. Never know what goes on. Yeah, it's
Jill
probably,
kind of they go to bed. Jill kind of.
he probably goes to bed at
Joe,
8
you
o'clock.
sleeping? Joe,
Yeah,
Joe,
yeah,
you sleeping?
yeah.
Hey, come on over.
Crazy.
Oh, Emhoff is his last name. He's the new Hoff. The Hoff. He's the Hoff.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. It is true. It is true.
I wonder what Kamala thought. What the hell are you doing?
She probably thought, well, what's I got to deal with?
You kind of wonder what's going on in that household.
Who knows? Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah. Oh, well.
But I thought that was a little weird.
It was kind of weird. I mean, it just happened to be weird.
Their eyes were closed.
I wonder if it was a tongue kiss.
I don't know.
You kind of wonder. I'm surprised the news readers say, was that a tongue?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, who knows what it was?
Yeah.
But Jill Biden.
Anyway.
I think she whispered in his ear, first, you make me feel like a natural woman. I know this is so off color and stuff like that, but whatever. It was a weird thing. It was a weird thing to watch the first lady kiss the second guy.
So,
I don't know, what do you call him? The vice president's husband.
yeah.
Right on the lips.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good morning, Carol.
And I didn't think they got along. I didn't think I didn't think she liked Camellia. Maybe she did it intentionally to piss her off. Because I didn't think the two of them got along.
You mean the
Camellia and
whatever is it? The Hoff?
yeah. Yeah. I don't think that she got along with him at all.
So why are they together?
No, I'm not talking about her husband. I'm talking about Jill Biden and Camellia.
Well, apparently they get along famously.
Well, the husband did, but I wonder if she did it to piss her off.
I don't know.
I know, because the two of
Come
them,
on,
I've read that the two of them don't get along, so I don't know how true that is. So say, hey, I'll get that back at you, Khabib.
Yeah, a little smoochy.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on over here, Jill.
I wonder what went through her mind.
Let me show you how much I don't like you.
Yeah, I wonder what went through her mind. He doesn't do that to me. Oh man!
I hear there's some fruit salad over there, Jill. Come on over. There's that upside down pineapple. Let's feast from this.
You never know.
Did anything come out of this thing
I don't know.
other than the kiss?
I have no clue. I didn't watch the bedtime story
Why are you calling it a bedtime story?
because let's face it, if you start to watch it, you're going to fall asleep. So,
Oh,
any of that
man.
crap they talk about on these things, it's once upon a time. We all know it's a fairy tale.
What do you? He called for a ban on assault weapons.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I heard that.
He announced 12 million new jobs.
Sure. I don't believe any of his numbers.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he solved inflation too.
And he said that there were jobs that were created since he took office. 12 million jobs.
Sure. Sure they were. That's just people going back to work after the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, it could
Yeah.
be.
I don't trust any numbers that come out of the government.
I think we should do a state of Griswold. We should really do that.
Yeah.
It's a state of Griswold address.
Yeah. Think about how they inflated the COVID numbers, which they
Yeah.
did, which
Yeah.
we know now that they did.
Yeah.
So what are this 12 million jobs he's talking about? They have a tendency to just play with numbers. I can do that too.
I could see it now, live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Select and go on.
Yeah. Oh,
They look all somber.
yeah. Yeah.
Today is the day that we have taken over the borough of Jewett City. We've sent in the troops and we have captured the borough of Jewett City.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
The only thing they could combat us with is the first line of defense they had was the Columbiates.
Yeah.
And we swiftly took them down. No more fax paper ever for the borough.
yeah. We've got people inside the Jewett City plant.
We've got moles everywhere.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Tim Sharkey's been arrested.
We will not plow the streets until we get the NIP money. We're keeping the NIP money.
That's right.
We were a town divided. You imagine that? Just
Yeah. No nips, no chips.
We shall be one now, even though it's under martial law.
Yeah.
Griswold has defeated
all
the
the-
borough.
All the boroughs are locked up in a room fighting. They all got pencils. They're armed with pencils and staplers.
Next thing you know, the the rest of the borough burgesses and wardens, they have filed to secede from the nation.
You know something? That is true. There is one town, I believe, in Oregon.
That wants to secede from the nation.
From Oregon.
Oh, so what are they going to be? Their own state?
They want, yeah. It's actually somebody actually started to work to do that to get out of Oregon. Forget what the name of the town is. So don't think that's not happening.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
Didn't Texas want to secede from the union?
Yeah, well,
At one point or something.
Yeah, they're not really a state. They're what are they? Republic? No, what are they? State? They're not really a state.
I don't know.
Texas. Yeah.
Well, what the hell are they?
They're. I don't believe they're called a state.
Let's see. Victoria says unemployment is low because people exhausted their benefits and can't qualify.
Yeah.
I bet there's a lot of truth to that.
Well, plus a lot of them are still getting checks.
Right, but a lot of people have exhausted their benefits and they can't.
Well, they have.
What are they going to do now? These are the same people, and I hate to say it, but have gone out and made huge, ridiculous purchases.
Oh yeah.
Now have a $1,200 car payment.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of them are still getting money from the state. I think the state is still giving what $400 or $500 per kid, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't that just in lieu of your taxes? Like you're getting the deduction early?
No, I thought that's a special fund. They're still giving it out.
Yeah. But still, even that.
Yeah.
If you have 2 children, it's a little bit of money, but what's it really going to do for you?
Yeah, I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Put some extra food on the table, but it's not going to make that $1,200 car payment.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how busy the repo man is going to be in a year?
Oh yeah.
If not sooner.
Oh yeah. Repos are they'll be doing a lot. Yeah.
And watch used car prices plummet.
Everything's going to plummet. Even the housing market's going to plummet. Yeah.
I mean, just because. Well, I think the housing market's a little bit different. I said because they still have like lack of inventory.
Yeah.
And I think the only thing that's going to bring it back is if of course, the interest rates go down. But normal is
interest rates are going up. Unfortunately,
I know, but I think what will happen is, or I shouldn't say that I know what I think will happen. I think what needs to happen for it to go down, or the market to go back up again to anything that it was, is interest rates have to go down.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it makes a big difference of $100 or $200 or $300 per month payment, depending on what the percentage is.
Hey, Jennifer, good morning. Did a wonderful job in the latest referendum, by the way. As one of the registrars.
Oh,
yeah, things go down, and mellow out. I don't hear from Jennifer anymore. What the hell?
Yeah,
Jesus, you become friends, and all of a sudden, gone. She's out.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Because 11 counties in Oregon have filed a bill to secede and join Idaho.
Yeah.
Redefining the state lines.
Yeah.
And is that now?
Yeah, they just did it.
Great.
Yeah, that's current. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a potato.
Yeah. So there you go. People are not happy.
They think it's going to be better jumping
I
from one
don't
state
know.
to another?
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know.
Should we be the 51st state, East Connecticut?
Well, you know something? We've always been treated like the underdog anyway. We never get anything out of Hartford.
Underdog.
We never get
It's a
anything out of
superhero.
Hartford. It's always East and West. East always gets the, low hanging fruit and gets nothing. We get the stuff that falls on the ground. It's always
East of the river.
yeah.
Victoria
So
just
it's
said it.
always the
It's
big
true.
cities that get all the big money. We don't get nothing. You think that they don't really care about anybody down this end?
No, because there's no votes here.
Yeah, we should become.
There's no votes.
Yeah.
We've talked about that a million times, Paul.
Oh,
especially
right.
around
But
election
but
time.
nobody ever does anything about it.
What are they going to do?
Yeah. So
What are you supposed to
maybe
do?
maybe we should split it in half. Become Eastern Connecticut and Western Connecticut, just like they have North Dakota and South Dakota.
Well, I mean, if you're a baseball team, you got to score runs, right? You don't have any power hitter.
We have
You know, you're probably going to go get a power hitter, you know, in the free agent market, right?
yeah,
You know, to score more runs,
yeah.
right?
Just think we could.
What are they going to do? Move more people into Eastern Connecticut?
Yeah, we could actually
there's
elect
nothing
our
here
own
for them.
governor.
Huh?
We could elect our own governor.
We could have.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. I mean, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now.
Yeah.
Things that you never thought would come to pass or attempt.
What's going on?
Yeah, like Jennifer said, 11 counties in Oregon trying to become part of Idaho.
Yeah,
The Hoff
yeah.
lip locking Jill Biden. The borough trying to get, or is it the town trying to swallow up Jewett City? I mean, weird stuff.
Yeah. Oh well, that's the way it goes, I guess. That's the new world we live in. You know.
Jennifer says the Oregon issue isn't new, Paul. There's a push in California to split it into 6 states. And in Illinois, 27 rural counties recently passed a referendum to explore seceding from the state. And in Atlanta, the Buckhead neighborhood is seeking to break away from their city. It's happening everywhere.
Yeah, because people
Where
are
you from,
not.
Buckhead?
People are not.
What did you say to me? Buckhead.
People are not happy what the local administration is doing in how they're treating people. I mean, we have just as much. We feel it because we know there's a difference between Eastern Connecticut and Western Connecticut. You know, because we never get a damn thing. It's always Hartford's getting stuff.
Bridgeport.
Bridgeport. Yeah, we never get anything. Go Waterbury. They're the ones that get it all.
Danbury.
Yeah. So maybe we should think about
East
that.
LA. Oh, it's cool.
We should think about that.
What are they going to do?
I don't know.
Hands are tied.
Are they?
I don't know.
How are these other counties doing it?
I don't know. Wait, where would we draw the line? Where, like, if you were going to break off a piece of Connecticut, and you're going to say, all right, we're going to create a state. Where would it be? If you asked me, I would say Wyndham and New London counties.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be my guess.
Wyndham, yeah, New London. That would be the 2 counties.
Would you add anything to that? Would you add Talon County to that?
We could become part of Rhode Island.
Good. Oh. Then they wouldn't be the small state anymore.
No, they
or
wouldn't.
one of the Delaware is a small state, right?
Yeah. We live in Griswold, Rhode Island. How's that sound?
It's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Our roads would suck.
Yeah.
That's another thing, you know. I mean,
But then we become the western part of Rhode Island. So we make out, right?
yeah.
So then the people in the other eastern part of Rhode Island would be pissed off
Be more
because
people
we're
living
taking
there.
all the money. Yeah. That would
Um,
be funny, wouldn't it? Yeah. But Lamont's trying to keep us because he's lowering the income tax.
yeah,
Yeah.
for the middle class.
Yeah. Next 20 years, 24, I guess he's going to lower the income tax, the state income tax on us.
Why don't they just say, screw it? Let's just do now. Why do they got to wait till 2024? Let's just do it now.
Because he wants to make himself look good.
Right in time for election time.
What do you, no,
Well, now
that's too early for election time.
Right.
Yeah.
Rhode Island dropped their car tax, Victoria said.
Oh. There you go.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Man, that would be something. Griswold, Rhode Island. Jewett City, Rhode Island. How's that sound?
Could be.
Yeah.
We could be. Why not?
Plainfield, Rhode Island.
Come on, there's got to be other people in here in our chat area that have something to say about this.
Yeah.
You know, what do you guys think? Should that happen? Should it be looked into? Would it be a bigger, better deal?
Yeah. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Jennifer says people feel that their leaders are not representing their best interests and are looking for leadership that enhances and promotes their ideals.
That's right. It's the leadership that's causing people to want to leave. Exactly.
She says, in her opinion, the leadership facilitates. That's a 25-cent word right there. And today's leadership can change at the next election. And then you could be in the same situation. The resolution is to work harder to elect folks that are better leaders and can actually lead.
The problem is that we don't.
Where's Lee Iacocca when you need him?
They elect people on popularity,
Lead or get out of the way.
not on skill set. That's the problem.
Remember Lee Iacocca?
Yeah.
Talk about, I mean, what a leader. Borrowed a whole bunch of money from the federal government paid it all back
Yeah.
in record time
Yeah.
and brought Chrysler back to life.
They brought it back to life. Yeah.
Jennifer says we need a modern day JFK.
Yeah.
How about a modern day MLK?
Yeah.
Somebody to rally behind.
Yeah. Well,
Come on. I mean, really, honestly, who promoted unity more than Martin Luther King?
yeah. Well,
Serious.
I don't know. It's going to be, it's going
Is
to
it
be
Joe? No.
No.
Is it Trump? No.
No. Yeah. I don't think
Reagan? Kinda.
Well, yeah. I'm trying to think of I haven't had much respect for our government probably in the last 10 years because they're all in there for themselves. And even the politicians.
Joe,
now.
let's go out and fly a kite. Maybe a balloon.
Yeah. I mean,
See how far that goes.
that's the
Whoops.
problem today. Corruption.
Out of our airspace.
They talk about corruption and think about all the governments we've taken down as a result of being corrupt. Turn around and look in the mirror. There's a lot
Yeah.
of corrupt politicians in Washington. You bet there is. Yeah. So it just goes to show you. I mean, look at the how can a senator make as much money as Joe did and be as rich as he is without something going on?
Parlay.
I mean, he's all the houses he's got, all the money he's got. Where'd that come from? You don't make it on a freaking politician's salary. So come on. Same way with all of those, Pelosi and the rest of them. You think they're all poor? I don't think so.
No.
No, because there's other stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't know of. You know, just like Pelosi with her stock purchases and stuff. You know, she bought because she get secondhand. You got information. You kidding me? Stewart had to go to jail. Pelosi didn't go to jail. There's a lot of crap going on.
What's up with old Nance?
I don't know.
She retired?
No,
She
she's
retired?
still in there. My understanding, she wanted to be the what the hell? She wanted to be the something to Italy. Yeah,
The ambassador?
the ambassador to Italy. Yeah. I don't know whether or not she's going to get it, but I think that's what she wanted to be. She wanted to head to Italy.
Let's put her in a balloon.
Huh?
Let's put her in a balloon.
Let's put her with a condola and let her go out to Italy. Yeah.
Hey, Mrs. How are you doing? Hey, look, that's in the outer airspace. Uh-oh.
She's been out to pasture. Yeah. That's like they do with old race horses. They put them out to pasture.
Maybe that's where that's in Italy. So really though, no, seriously, I'm sure there are other people that have other opinions in there other than just
Yeah.
Victoria and Jennifer.
Nobody want to say anything.
Come on, no trolls allowed.
Nobody want to say anything.
Are there humans? Hello humans, are you there? Hello humans.
Maybe they're still
We're
sleeping.
talking to humans today.
Maybe it was the bedtime story last night that put her really out. Maybe they're all still sleeping.
Pelosi's husband had his cover on for the speech last night. So disrespectful.
Oh.
Tim says she's hammering out a new contract with the Italians.
Just something. I know
Pelosi,
she
yeah.
wanted to do something in Italy. Like I said, yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay, if you're human, then speak up. If you're a troll, go away.
Yeah.
Because we do this, so hopefully people will participate. Because we do this on your ideas. We don't.
Yeah.
We sit here and sometimes stammer because we want to know what the heck you guys want to talk about.
Right.
So we try to go ahead and pick up some sort of subject that is relevant, to today. But
Mm. Well, we're trying.
yeah, we just said that. Yeah, she wanted because Victoria said she wanted to be the ambassador.
Yeah.
But I want to be the ambassador.
Yeah.
I can just see it now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if well, she's friendly with Biden, so he'll probably make her the ambassador.
Did she kiss him on the lips?
I don't think so.
Give me a Joey.
Yeah.
Look at Jill over there making out with the vice president's hubby.
Where did they go? They were here a minute ago. Where'd the two of them leave to?
Motel 6.
Yeah.
Leave the light on for you.
I don't know where her head was. I'm still
on Kamala's husband's face. That's where.
no, I'm just don't understand why being in the position she is and doing that.
Joe Biden,
I mean, yeah,
Dr. Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why she would, being the first lady, why she would even do that. Why, I don't understand it. That's the way she's friendly. Maybe if you walked up to her, she'd kiss her on your lips too. Maybe that's what she does.
Well, wouldn't we have seen more of that in the past if that's how Joe Biden
I don't
went
know.
ahead? And have you ever seen her kiss Joe on the lips?
No,
I can't remember that.
there was none of that. Mm-mm. No.
It's weird.
Yeah,
It is very weird.
Well, if some head of state comes over and she starts kissing him on the lips, then we got a problem. Yeah.
You know, Saturday Night Live, they're gonna do something where they're gonna kiss and they're gonna fall to the floor. They're gonna make out. You'll just keep walking by.
Yeah.
And Joe's up there going, "Oh, Jill."
Yeah. I wonder if he drilled her. What did you do kissing him? You know? What were you thinking?
Oh, I don't think. I think they take a totally different angle with that.
I don't
I think
know.
they'll take an angle where he has no idea what's going on.
when they have to put pause in the middle of his speech, there's something a little weird there.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
All right. So the kiss of doom. We saw that.
Yeah.
12 million new jobs, he claims.
Yeah.
The Republican Speaker Kevin McCarthy had to shush hecklers in his own party.
Yeah, because some of the things they were saying, the Republicans didn't like. I mean, he was,
In his own party, he had to shush people.
yeah, because they were showing some disrespect, which I think Pelosi would have done. She would have let it go on, which she did.
Mhm.
But it was, he was just trying to keep it calm. I mean, this basically, Phil was saying some things perhaps that weren't true. I know he didn't talk about the balloon.
Up and away in my beautiful balloon.
Yeah. Around the world in 80 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
36, actually.
I
got shot down.
did you see the pictures of that balloon? That's some framing on the inside of it. And
Did they find anything in the ocean yet?
it was they could actually make it self-destruct. They found something on it that they could make it self-destruct.
I mean the balloon itself?
The balloon itself, they could hit a button and the thing would blow up.
So I thought about, I'm sure a lot of people have, I'm sure I'm not nearly the only one, but the Chinese had claimed that this balloon was a private citizen's balloon,
That's what they claim.
for
Yeah.
just for scientific purposes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, if that was the case, why was anybody notified that the balloon was coming?
No. Do you think the Chinese would allow somebody to put a
No.
balloon up?
I don't think so.
No, they wouldn't.
No.
No. In this country, yes, you would be able to put a balloon up. In that country, no.
Yeah, but what about somebody else's country? That's the point here.
Well, some other countries would allow to do it too, depending, because a lot of research goes on.
I
but
don't
think that the Chinese would allow that to happen.
No.
No.
That's a black eye,
Yeah. That's just a crock of baloney.
especially if you have anything that's sensitive in there, as far as communication equipment
Yeah.
or whatever, and it goes on,
Yeah.
over, airspace that maybe is a little hostile.
Yeah. I think this went over South America too. I thought they were, yeah.
But no,
What?
seriously though, I mean, over Navy bases, military,
Yeah.
and it's just some Chinese guy that wants to monitor the weather over South Carolina.
No,
No,
it's a crock.
of course it is.
Of course they're going to tell you that. Just like, I got an oceanside condo to sell you in Arizona.
Yeah.
Same kind of bull crap.
Does anybody believe the whole?
I don't
It was a regular citizen's balloon for scientific purposes. No.
I don't think so. No, but they had to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was there was also, I think it was a test for them too, to see if anybody would do anything about it.
Okay.
And we didn't. And I don't think Biden would have done a goddamn thing unless a lot of people were complaining that he didn't do anything. I mean, when you got a balloon going around for 7 days, and you don't do a damn thing about it. I mean, you could have took it down someplace. Didn't necessarily have to be in the ocean. Could have been over a forest or anything like that. They could have took it down, but they didn't.
So Joanne says this is how easy it would be to set off a virus or poison us with a balloon full of chemicals.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. What's the latest thing they're doing? They're trying to. There a lot of these terrorists now are going after substations.
You mean like the power grid?
Power grid.
Yeah.
That's what's going on now. They arrested a couple of them. They found them trying to destroy some power grid, which would take out some pretty good communication in for a long time. So that's the latest thing.
Imagine if that happened. The power grid went out.
Oh, Jesus.
That'd be worse than a nuclear war almost.
It would be worse because people wouldn't have anything. Everything would be out.
Yeah.
I mean, no phone, no electricity, no heat,
Right.
no cooking. I mean, you could cook on cooking.
Stock up on batteries, kids.
You know, well, you can't cook on gas.
No.
Yeah, no.
No, you'd have to cut down some trees.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I thought I heard that Biden said last night that we would not be able to be off of fuels for at least 10 years. It would take 10 years to get off of fuels. Thought he said that in his speech. So that's
Is that before or after his wife kissed another dude? A lot of fuel to that fire there.
Yeah. That's going to be a kiss that's going to go down in history.
Oh yeah, that they're not going to forget that.
Oh no,
they're not going to get. They're going to. I keep going back to it because it's funny.
Yeah.
I think the whole thing is hilarious. I mean, there's stupid and there's really stupid.
Maybe it was for Valentine's Day. You know, maybe that's what it was for. She was trying to show. Trying to show the American people that we can all get along, and therefore, Camille, there you go. So maybe that's what it was for.
I don't know.
I mean, Valentine's Day is next week.
Yeah, it's true.
A week from yesterday. So
maybe he was asking Jill to be his Valentine.
Could be my Valentine.
Could be. You don't know. You don't know. We don't know what they were talking to each other about.
You don't know what he was saying.
No. We have no idea.
Yeah. Come over here, Jill.
I got a secret.
Kiss me. I'm going to tell our secret.
Let's go to the Congo. Nobody will find us.
Yeah.
There'll be a balloon waiting for us outside.
I'll meet you in the Maryland house.
Let's see. Victoria says, we said we need fossil fuels for another decade. People were laughing. What are we doing?
Oh, well.
What are we doing? I mean, how many people are just sitting going, what are we doing as a country right now? It's like,
nothing. Fighting.
Which way are we going?
We're fighting each other.
It's true.
All we do is fight each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's internal chaos among everybody.
And I got friends. They want to know why I'm so hooked up on the 80s because I'm a big 80s guy, right?
Yeah.
It was such an easier time.
Yeah.
It was so much easier than it is today. I don't envy kids that are growing up in this. It's hard. What if you were growing up now?
I don't know. It would be completely different than it was when we grew up.
Well, obviously. But what I'm saying is that, I think it's much harder. I think it's much harder for kids to grow up today than it was, say, 40 years ago. Much harder.
Yeah. Because not only do you have bullying in classes now, you got bullying on your phone.
Well, they had bullies anyway.
You got bullies anyway, but I think the bullies now they bully you on the social media, and then that's even worse because now everybody sees it. You know, so yeah, yeah. I would think I wouldn't want to be in school right now. No,
No, I don't mean just in school. I mean just growing up.
yeah,
In this day and age.
yeah. Unfortunately, some kids are naive and they believe everything everybody tells them.
It's on the internet. It's true.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Unfortunately, Remember the old "sky is falling, the sky is falling." Well, they tell you that today. People believe that.
Mhm.
Yeah, so,
In 1983
mhm.
or 1982, 1985, did we ever hear of anything called social anxiety?
no,
No. You know what we heard? Get your ass outside and make friends.
yeah,
That's what we heard.
Yeah.
What'd we do?
Yeah.
We got our ass outside and made
Yeah.
friends.
there was a lot more outdoor sports going on.
I'm just talking about we were pushed into situations that we were actually ended up being happy about.
yeah,
Now it's like, no, you just go ahead and go to your room, sit there. We'll talk about your feelings.
well, you didn't have Xboxes and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Handhelds and computers to play around with. So what did you do? You went outside.
Brooke says, but imagine every stupid thing we did as kids being recorded and shared.
Yeah,
I'm glad the flip phones were out when I was young, didn't have a camera. You could make out. Well, flip phones out when I was young, didn't have a camera you could make out.
Yeah, they
okay.
did.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, where the
yeah,
camera
they
sucked
didn't. Yeah,
on
they
those things. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is true. So technology has done a lot, to promote certain things, but
Yeah.
have we allowed it? We've allowed it.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, social anxiety. Okay. I'm not saying it's not real, but my mother, if I didn't want to go outside because
Yeah.
there was a kid outside that didn't like, get out there and make friends.
Yeah.
Get your ass outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not angry today,
No.
because my mother actually made me do something.
Yeah. True.
I'm actually happy about it. I mean, there are probably people and things that I've done and people I've met that I never would have done if I didn't have somebody pushing me a little bit.
Sure.
Okay. There are different career moves that I never would have made or anything if I didn't have somebody pushing me a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I've always thought myself as being self-driven, but you always need somebody behind you, to either validate what you're doing or a little pat on the back.
Yeah.
Now it's like, let's just talk about it.
Yeah. No, you're right. So, yep.
And I'm sorry, if I'm upsetting anybody that has social anxiety, but you know what? I don't think you'd have as much social anxiety if you got your face out of your phone.
True. How many times do you see everybody walking around with their phone in their face?
Yeah. And I'm pissing everybody off under the age of 25 right now.
Yeah. I mean, you see people walking, what's in their hand?
Yeah.
The
They're
phone.
bumping into people and everything
Yeah.
because they're not
Yeah.
even looking up.
Because they're walking across the streets
Yeah.
with the phone talking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, good way to get bumped off.
I've referenced a video that I've seen a million times on YouTube, and I watch it. I keep going back to it, thinking, this is so true. It's called "Look Up from Your Phone," and it's an old story. I mean, it's been told in 7 Ways to Sunday, but it's about this guy walking this way and a lady walking perpendicular, and they pass each other because they're looking at the phones, and they never even looked up. So
Yeah.
then there's a second part of the video where they're just walking and they see each other, and the lady asks the guy for directions to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And then he offers just to help take her. And the story continues where they start becoming friends and dating, fall in love, have a child, have grandchild, right up until somebody's holding the other's hand before they die, which never would have happened if you're looking at your phone and walking right past the person.
Yeah.
How do you know what you're missing?
True. That is true.
How do you know? You don't know what you're
You don't-
missing.
You don't know.
If you're sitting there, just walking and your head straight down.
That is true. Yep. Nobody has any comments, huh?
Victoria says, my granddaughter told me that she doesn't need to learn SEL in school. What's SEL?
SEL.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Because her dad and Yaya already taught her to be kind and respectful.
SEL. Then it's got to be
I don't know.
I don't
Something
know.
to be kind and respectful.
I'm not sure what the acronym stands for. SEL. It's not right. It's not in my pay scale.
Social emotional learning.
See, that's those are words that I never heard of.
You know how I learned how to be socially emotional? Get out and talk to people.
Yeah. We're gonna raise in a bunch of introverts,
Maybe,
you know.
but it's
That way.
okay. It's okay. Just do. It's
Yeah.
what makes you comfortable. How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Feel good. Get your face out of your phone. But the thing is we'll never see that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's part of the way society is today.
So yeah.
You know, and there are even adults like that.
Yes, there are.
You know, I mean, last night, even to myself, I got home last night after the Griswold Montville basketball game that we did at Montville High School. And I our bedroom's downstairs, and I walked in and I looked over, and there's my little, there's Paco, my bearded dragon.
Did
and
he talk to you?
I think he does. But, so I started feeding him a little bit, and just kind of in a petting him, picked him up, put him right here on my chest and everything, because I'm trying to teach him to be a little social,
Mhm.
you know, so, you know,
Does
because
he have a phone?
no, he does not. So, and after I was done and put him back in his habitat,
Yeah.
I walked away and I went into the room where I do my silly little TikTok videos
Yep.
and stuff. And then when I was done and when I went to bed, I'm like, I just spent an hour without touching my phone. Because as much as I complain,
Mhm.
you know, when I sit and I hear, during our shows and complain about, a certain age group,
Yeah.
I'm just as guilty of it.
Well, yeah.
But I tried to be cognizant of it, so I'm not, or not, as much, because I could get sucked right into that thing.
Mhm.
So I get it.
Yeah.
But I think you really have to make an effort to pull yourself away from it. But when you do, I mean, there's so many people that I've talked to, Paul, that have said to me, their phone's broken, so they couldn't get in touch. But after that, guess what happened? You know what we heard? I would hear?
Yeah.
It was so liberating.
Hmm.
I wasn't a prisoner to this device.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of people are.
I hear that all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How many people do you see walking around that they don't put their phone in their pocket or their purse? They
It's in
put
their
it
hand.
in their hand.
Yeah.
It's like, even if they're out and they come in, they sit down. What's the first thing they do? They pick it up. Oh, did anybody get in touch with me? I mean, are you that popular that you're going to have people on talking to you 24/7? I mean, come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll admit I use mine to read the news.
Yeah.
I mean, I read a lot of the news.
I'm not saying that they don't have functionality that is
Yeah.
useful in society.
Yeah.
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 And not even the phone part of it, so you can get a hold of people.
Yeah.
Or the FaceTiming,
Yeah.
where you can
Yeah.
see people, that you're actually talking to. I'm not saying that these things don't have valid uses,
Yeah.
in society as a whole.
Yeah.
But I think as a whole, we're all sucked in. And like I said, I get in that too.
Yeah.
You've seen me.
Yeah. I personally just, like I say, I read the news, and because I have some cameras outside,
Yeah.
wildlife cameras, I always, when it goes off, I check, there's a deer out in the back, or there's a.
Well, yeah. I mean, there are uses.
That's what I use
for
it
these
for.
devices.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it's,
very rarely text anything.
no, I know you don't even answer them.
No,
You don't even answer your phone.
Well, I didn't even know it was ringing.
But you know what? How many times has your home phone rang
Oh, that drives me nuts.
and you didn't know it rang?
The home phone will ring and it's spam. It's always spam, and I keep trying
Yeah.
to turn off the spam crap.
I got rid of my home phone.
Well, the only reason why we still have it is because where we live, being down a little hole, the
Mhm.
sometimes the wireless is not that great. Yeah. So we keep it because a lot of the emergency stuff still has that number. So that's why we still have it. We very rarely use it.
If Jill Biden would have had her phone in her hand last night,
Oh, that
she
would
may not have kissed the Hoff right on the lips. Maybe they did a selfie.
yeah. That's what would happen.
The Hoff being
I just
Kamala Harris's husband.
that's probably the biggest thing people are talking about the whole speech.
The
The
kiss.
The kiss. I still wonder.
It was right on the lips too. It wasn't. I was waiting for their heads to kind of turn just a little bit, and then most of the arms and the. I don't know.
I wonder who promoted that. Whether it was him that went in for her, or she went in for him.
No.
I don't know.
They were promoting unity last night.
I'm sure that kisses on a lot of people's minds this morning.
So Wally says, I don't use my phone for any secure transactions like banking or email.
I will use it if I'm home,
Mhm.
but if I'm out and about, I will not go to any secure sites. Yeah, especially if I'm at the casino, I won't even bother doing that unless I had a VPN on.
Here's another thing. Let's look at like just business effect
Yeah,
with these devices and spam calls. So we're all concerned, about calls that come in. They're just spam. We don't want to answer the phone
yeah,
because there are so many calls that come in that
Oh, yeah.
want you to check your car's warranty,
yeah.
or the funny one, the one I get a kick out of the most is when it's some lady or the voice of a woman going, hey, I was trying to catch you today. Give me a call back. Just call me at the number that at this the number whichever popped up on your screen. I'll be here all day. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Yeah. See, if
They act like they know you,
right.
and they don't. It's
Right.
just
If I don't recognize the number, I won't pick it up.
See, now, back in the day, when I say the day, I mean like late 70s through the 80s, mid 90s,
Yep.
whatever. If the phone rang, you answered it.
Correct.
Why?
Because there was none of this spam crap. Somebody trying to sell you a warranty.
But it's not even just that. What about somebody's calling you for business
Yeah.
and you don't answer the phone?
Yeah.
You almost have to.
Yeah.
You almost have to answer the phone
Yeah.
if you're in business. If you don't, you're going to lose sales.
True.
Because, the mantra is, well, if they don't leave a message and it's not important. But the person calling, if they're trying to call you for business, I need you to come in, dig a hole in my yard.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go to the next guy.
Yeah.
Because you didn't answer. And I'm probably not going to leave a voicemail either. Why? Because that person is just as socially inept as the other person that wouldn't answer the phone to begin with.
Well, that's the way I look at it. If it's somebody that really wants to get a hold of me and it's somebody that knows me, they would leave me a message. And as soon as they
They're
would
socially
leave,
anxious.
then I would pick it up.
Right.
Because if I hear their voice, I would know who it is. If it's somebody I don't know, a phone number, because that's what happens today. These spammers, they actually grab somebody's number.
Mhm.
I was getting spam calls from Jewish City Savings Bank because they grabbed the number, so
there are apps
Yeah.
that you can mask any number to whatever it is you
so
want,
that's what. So I figured the bank was calling me about maybe something, a safety deposit box.
Oh,
or
I
something.
had some lady call me one time saying, "Why'd you call me?" I didn't call you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Your number's on my. I said,
I had that happen to me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Same
well, I
time.
didn't call you. Sorry.
Yeah.
I said, look at my outgoing call record. I said, call Verizon. Whatever.
Yeah. That was happening too. So.
One lady she was ticked at me, and she was like, saying, you're lying. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. No, that
That's what I get
happened.
for answering the phone.
I've had the same thing happen to me. Somebody said, they called me back. And they
Yeah.
said, did you call me? I said, no, I didn't call you.
Yeah.
I don't know who the hell you are.
Exactly.
And I said, and he got a little upset at me because same thing, because he thought I was calling him. And I said, no, I'm not.
But I've done the same thing where I've had a call and I've called and somebody would say, hello.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you just call me?
Yeah.
I get a call from this number.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Sometimes I have a reverse number app on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody calls me with a number, I'll put it in just to see who the hell it is.
But a lot of the times those things don't work.
They're not there. No, they're
Yeah.
not there. So
A lot of them did. They don't. Those apps, they don't work. They just send you to a we've found so and so,
yeah.
and you
Yeah.
go to the site and they want you to pay $39.99
Oh,
to get
yeah.
a complete
Yeah.
background check. On
Oh
somebody.
yeah. Yeah. That's true. You're absolutely right. So
Because when I get redirected to a site to pay $40 for a background check,
yeah.
that's the first thing I'm going to do is whip out my debit card. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Exactly.
Let me do this. Let me give them $40.
Yeah.
You ever try to go to different websites, somewhere, and you click and you click and you click, and it just keeps sending you to other websites.
yeah.
And it never gives you what you're actually looking for.
No, I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That pisses me off.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that kind of crap happens. Yeah.
So you didn't watch the State of the Union
No.
last night?
Nope. I wasn't going to waste my time. I watched video stuff that we had taped
Mhm.
a couple days ago. Just watch that instead of watching. Like I said,
Yeah.
I
I
didn't.
didn't watch it.
I wasn't looking for Mother Goose to tell me a story, so
I didn't watch it at all.
I wonder how many
read a little
people. I
bit
wonder
about
how many people actually watched it. I don't think. I mean,
it. Don't know.
based on the way a lot of people feel today, I'll bet there wasn't a large audience. I'll bet there wasn't, because a lot of people right now are disgusted with politics, and I'll bet a lot of them didn't even watch it. Yeah, I'd be curious to know what these, or then they would know what the audience was.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
Because you can go to YouTube and somebody put it up there.
Hmm.
If you want to watch it later.
Well, it's up there later, but then all the news outlets start telling you all the highlights that you got to listen to.
Or giving you their take on it.
Yeah, yeah,
Because CNN and Fox are going to have completely different
completely
spins,
opposite. Yeah, opposite spins.
Same thing with MSNBC. Are they
Yeah.
even a thing anymore?
Yeah,
MSNBC.
yeah. And then the Republicans had the governor of Arkansas on. What the hell was her name? She used to be White House correspondent under Trump. The stocky woman,
No.
Hawkesbury. What the hell was her name?
Sarah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the governor of Arkansas.
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 Yo, Rennie.
Yeah, and she was the one that came on and did the speech on for the Republicans. Yeah.
Wally says, I agree. Watching Biden is a waste of time. I didn't say watching Biden was a waste of time. I think the whole thing is a waste of time. I don't care who's president.
Oh yeah, because
To me, it's not a Republican Democrat thing. I don't get
telling
involved in that
you.
crap.
They're telling what you think you want to hear,
Right.
no matter who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to tell you all this crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they stand up and they clap, and who cares? I mean, I think the guy talked for what, almost 2 hours. I think
It's
on
past his bedtime.
8 to, or is it 9 to 10:30? I don't
It
know.
was well past his bedtime, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but no, I wasn't about to waste my time. And like I say, I think a lot of people felt the same way. Yeah.
So, if you go to CNN and you go to Fox,
There's two different. Yeah.
like for example, I'm looking at CNN right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm seeing?
No.
I'm seeing pictures of people smiling, clapping, and being joyous.
Sure.
You go to Fox,
Yeah.
first thing you see is Jill Biden kissing Kamala Harris's husband.
Yeah. Because they're telling
I'm
you
not seeing that here.
you won't. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So you see what I mean? It's very, very different. Why does CNN not show these things? But Fox is. Why is Fox not showing
People
joyous laughter and clapping?
No, they got Green.
No.
They got Green standing up calling him a liar. I
You
know.
don't see that here.
Yeah, she's standing up and she's calling him a liar. A lot of booing going on as well. Oh,
Let's see, breaking down the State of the Union. I mean, they both have this. Did you see that nice mink stole, Marjorie Taylor Greene?
yeah, she's wearing a
Huh?
white one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whether it's mink or not, who knows? But yeah. Yeah, it's
So here's something from CNN. Here's Biden said, in the last 2 years, my administration has cut the deficit by more than 1.7 trillion, the largest deficit reduction in American history. Facts first. This is on CNN. Okay. So Biden's boast leaves out important context. It is true that the federal deficit fell by 1.7 trillion under Biden in 2021 and 2022 fiscal years, including a record 1.4 trillion drop in 2022, but it is highly questionable. What's the first thing CNN saying? Oh yeah, it did drop.
but it's questionable.
Right.
Of course they would.
Biden did not mention that the primary reason the deficit fell so substantially was that it had skyrocketed to a record high under then President Donald Trump.
Yeah, sure.
That's what
Because they're going to blame one another.
CNN says.
Yeah. Yeah.
The last 2 years, a record 10 million Americans applied to start a new small business. That is true. That's because so many people are out of freaking work.
Mm-hmm.
So they felt that the only way they could keep working is start their own stuff.
I think a lot of people realize that owning your own business is a way to stay, at least you're destined for your own future rather than to depend on somebody else. Yeah. Yeah. So,
All right, here's this. Nearly 25% of the entire national debt, a debt that took 200 years to accumulate, was added by just one administration alone, the last one. That is Joe Biden. Now, here's what CNN says. Biden's claim is correct.
of course they are. What are they going on?
The national debt is now more than 31 trillion, increased by just under 8 trillion during Trump's 4 years in office,
I mean, look at the package he just
due
put
to
in.
Trump's major tax
Of
cuts.
course they are. They're gonna push it in. Of course. Biden wants to raise taxes.
Huh?
He wants to raise taxes. That's what he wants to do. Just what people need now is to raise more taxes and be another hit your pocketbook.
Dave, Dave, I didn't know you were still alive. It's just politicians are the worst.
Well, we already know that.
And Tim says, yeah, okay, and gas prices are down. it was
Gas prices are down.
no. He's being sarcastic.
Oh.
They're not down.
No.
But I'm saying you go to Fox, you get a totally different take.
Oh, you would.
So I guess really, we talk. How many times have we talked about division in this country? And it's all been. I mean, even on social media, you get 10-year-olds going Trump 2020. They don't even know what the hell they're talking about.
True.
Biden 2020. Biden
True.
2024.
True.
I mean, they don't even know.
Yeah, that's because the kids are hearing their parents talk. Yeah.
Or they're seeing it in being shown a lot of things on social media because they know those kids are on social media.
Yeah.
So
True. Yeah.
Dave says he's very busy getting ready for the winter games.
Who's getting busy?
Dave.
Oh.
Polino.
Oh.
Dave is, I think, the Grand Poobah of Special Olympics here in Connecticut.
Oh. Yeah. That's right, too. They'll be
Is it Grand Poobah?
Don't they come up in February?
I don't know.
The Winter
He'll
Olympics?
tell us in a second. No,
Yeah.
No, this is Special Olympics.
I mean, Special Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah. They used to hold them.
Which are the Olympics?
We used to hold them up in Simsbury.
Mhm.
I remember when I worked for Northeast in the Simsbury office, because the front of the Simsbury office was very flat. They would fill it with snow, and a lot of executives and directors and people of that level would volunteer and they would participate in the Special Olympics. But yeah, it used to be Simsbury used to have. My pet is still in Simsbury, I thought.
Dave, where are the Winter Games going to be?
Mm.
Anyway, he's very passionate about what he does. Too,
Yeah.
so. March 4th and 5th. Yes, cross country skiing is at Eversource in Simsbury.
There you go. Yeah.
If you want to know anything about Special Olympics or whatever, contact Dave.
Yeah.
He'll tell you. Very open about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See now, Victoria, this is the Fox News end of it. Okay. Dave, once you have a date for the regatta, don't forget to let Senator Summers know. I bet she knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Victoria. You know Heather knows.
Yeah. She's pushing something for Mystic. Yeah, she's doing something.
I mean, we love Heather. Don't get me wrong.
I know
but-
she's pushing something. She just sent a letter out talking about getting people. It's going to be an online discussion, and she wants people to
Heather's all about the regatta.
participate in the discussion to show that a lot of tourists coming into Mystic, and they apparently want to add funds or something.
Yeah.
And she's looking to have people talk to get more money down there in Mystic.
All right. So here let's see. Floor hockey at Pratt and Whitney in East Hartford. Alpine skiing is at Powder Ridge in Middletown. Figure skating and speed skating in Simsbury.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Oh, well, Victoria says Heather didn't get notified until her calendar was full last year, and Dave mentioned it.
Oh,
All right. Good call. Good call, Victoria.
yeah. Well, it's a good thing.
Hmm?
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do it every year. Yeah. I remember they were doing it when I was still there. I just never went and volunteered because for me to go to Simsbury is quite a ways.
Mm.
It's not like over the hill and there you're there. Yeah.
Victoria said, bite me.
Bite me?
What am I, Kamala Harris's husband?
Biting me?
Bite me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Come here and see the half.
if she was there standing, maybe Joe would have walked up and kissed her on the hair.
Yeah, just we're going.
Yeah. I don't know. That's his fetish. So
Come
whatever.
over here, Victoria.
Maybe he's got a hair fetish. Who cares? Whatever. Who knows? He likes shampoo.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Whatever.
Prel. Prel even the thing anymore? Even
Whatever. Who the hell knows what he likes?
I don't know.
I don't know what his preference is.
So was anything, do we feel that anything was even accomplished with the State of the Union address last night?
No, I don't think so.
Because they're going to debate it now for the next
He's not
3
going to
weeks.
be able to bring anything
No, I'm
in.
talking about news stations,
Oh, yeah.
which aren't even news stations anymore,
We'll-
by the way. They're
we'll go-
opinion
Yeah,
stations.
well, we'll hear about this for the next couple of days. That'll be gone. Yeah, it's just another thing to take off the balloon thing.
Yeah.
The balloon thing was big news, and all of a sudden now
Which is a distraction.
distraction, and now we have this another distraction that'll take your name, keep your mind off the balloons and the Chinese for the time being. So there you go. Yeah. So
CNN, there should be the CON Cable Opinion Network, Fox News, Fox Opinions. I'm telling you, they're just opinions.
there's no more journalists anymore.
Yes, there are. They just don't work for Fox. They don't work for CNN.
Yeah. Yeah.
They work for writers. And I'm gonna. Oh my God, I'm gonna get so much. I'll get a lot of crap for this one. They work for Al Jazeera.
Yeah.
One of the most one of the biggest networks that are right down the middle. They've been voted it many years.
Yeah. I mean, if that speech was done in China and somebody stood up and called them a liar,
They would have gotten
They-
shot.
they would have been shot in the spot.
Yeah.
If the people would have stood up and booed, they'd have been escorted out. So and that happens for anybody. It doesn't make any difference who was up there. It would happen to both
Right.
sides.
Wally says out of work people are getting desperate, contributing to the rising shoplifting and thieving crimes.
That's another thing that's
Yeah.
going on.
Then they are not being prosecuted by Soros.
No, they're not.
And
A lot of people. There was Target's taking a big hit on. I think I read the other day that somebody sold, like, this is out of the Waterford store down at Home Depot. They walked out with what, $3,000 or $4,000 worth of merchandise.
they don't even chase them.
Let them go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They may
That's
call the
what's-
cops, but they're not. gonna
That's
get
what's
away.
happening in a lot of these big box stores like Target. I think
because they don't want to get sued.
a lot of Target stores in some of these other states, they're closing the stores. They're leaving.
Well, let me ask you a question. If you walk out of a Target store carrying $300 worth of merchandise that you did not pay for, okay, and then somebody from Target, comes over and tackles you
Yeah.
and cracks your head open,
Yeah.
what happens?
Yeah.
Target's going to lose a lot of more money
Yeah. They just
than
let
what
them-
they did from that $300 item, which probably cost them about $180.
No, that's what happens.
They're going to lose millions.
They
So what do you
keep-
do? Watch them walk away,
Yeah.
get the cameras to get their picture, call the police,
This
let
never,
them deal
this
with
never would have happened 10 years ago.
Right.
Never happened.
it.
You never would have heard a big department store putting up with any of this crap.
Oh, no. They'd be knocking you down, maybe whatever.
You bet your boots they would.
No, they let you walk right out the door now.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, really. If you pick up a TV and it has one of those discs on it that go beep, 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 beep when you walk through the things, you got a 75-year-old guy at the what's he gonna do?
Watch it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry, Paul. A 79-year-old guy. Let's go that way. Oh, watch it.
Mhm.
80?
Yeah.
You're not 80 yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Seriously.
Yeah.
What
no,
are they going to do? Paul, if you were sitting there, honestly, and some dude's walking out with a 45 or what a 55-inch TV, just walking out. Are you and you say, do you have a receipt? And the guy just takes off.
No.
What do you do?
Hey,
You going to go after him?
Super Bowl's on Fox. Too much for you too. Enjoy the show.
Looks like a smart TV. Good choice.
Bring it back when you're done.
Try to get a refund. You just might. Laura said something, which is very, very true. Chain stores have insurance to cover any losses from theft.
But that,
Matter of fact, stores, for the most part, they have a certain percentage built into their P&Ls every single month for theft
oh yeah,
and
but
loss.
what ends up is going to happen is the consumer is eventually going to end up paying because
They're going to take the hit.
they're going to take a hit and the prices are going to
What do you do? What do you do? All right, you got Paul's widgets, right? Somebody walks out with 20 widgets. All right, you chase them. All right, with your revolver. Pop, pop, pop. What happens? Guy dies.
Yeah.
Now what happens? You're in jail for manslaughter
Well,
because it wasn't even proved and it wasn't in your property.
but there's a lot of that going on now. You don't think that there's a lot of things in the news right now where people are going in? As a matter of fact, there was one recently, and I forget where it was, where the store owner actually got shot, I guess, in the back, and he actually turned around and shot the intruder, killed him. So,
Well, I think that's a little bit
well, I
different.
think
than-
but I think there's a lot more people now, shop owners and things like that, now carry guns.
but I think that's a lot different than the scenario I just
The
said to
scenario you have is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't just pull your gun out at Target and start
No.
shooting somebody. No. But I think a lot of small businesses can't afford to have people walking in and doing that crap. And a lot of them now have guns in the stores. So a lot of them being surprised when they walk in and start pulling the gun out. All of a sudden and a lot of people, especially store owners or people who work in stores, they're pretty brazen. They're really going after these people. They're ticked off. You know, how many times you see on these shows where the store owner or the clerk comes off on the person? So it's happening.
I was I had asked someone who I call a friend, he's a former state trooper.
Yeah.
And because I was saying, because I do not have a pistol permit.
Yeah.
And I was asked, well, why do you want to get one? I said, well, protection, so if something happens, somebody breaks into the house.
Mhm.
He said, that's why you want it.
Yeah.
I went, yes. Okay. Sure. He goes, you don't need to do that. He said, get an aluminum baseball bat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And this retired state trooper, who's not even from around here, just so you know, because I don't want to, because people know that I know a couple of retired state troopers.
I know. I hear you.
But I don't want to implicate anybody because it wasn't. Said, you start swinging for the knees, you break a kneecap.
They're going down.
They're going to go down.
True.
And probably going to drop anything that they have in their hands because they're hurt.
But if they're pointing a gun at you and you pick up a bat, what do you think they're going to do?
No, if I hear something going on, I'm picking the bat up first, and then I'm going to hide behind. So if I hear them coming, I can swing for the
that's
fences.
different. But if they come and confront you with a weapon in their hand, the bat ain't going to do you any good. Of course, a gun wouldn't do you any good either.
You hit him real good. Hit him right in the groin.
That would.
Yeah, that'll drop him.
That would drop him quick.
So that's what I was told.
Yeah.
So as far as, if you really want it for that purpose, and because you really want to protect yourself.
I bet.
Because, if you want to go ahead and if let's say you have one and you accidentally shoot somebody.
Yeah.
And let's say it's not even a home invasion. Let's say it's an extended family member that's walking into your house to grab something. Let's say it's 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, they forgot their glasses.
Yeah.
Everybody's asleep and you think, and all of a sudden, boom, pop, 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 pop. Whoa.
Yeah.
Now you've got a bigger problem.
Yeah.
I'd rather help somebody recover from a shattered kneecap. So.
Yeah. No.
Anyway. Well, Paul, we have run the gamut.
Wow. What time is it? Holy cow.
See?
Time flies when you're having fun.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So I guess what have we learned today from this, kids? Don't go kissing Joe Biden. I don't know. All right. Tomorrow we will be back once again. We will have Kathy Wasluck here tomorrow joining us. What are we going to talk about? I don't know. You better just tune in and find out because we don't know half the time. We don't know all the time. So that's tomorrow. If you like 80s music like I do, download our app. It's called We Love the 80s. It's free in your Google Play Store or your iTunes store. You can get it for just about. Is BlackBerry even a thing anymore? Or are they done?
I don't know.
Research in Motion RM.
I have no clue.
Well, it's not available for BlackBerry. So
I don't even know if BlackBerry still makes it.
They're a Canadian company.
Oh.
So anyway, you can get it for Apple and for Android devices. And it's it's all day, all night. You get 80s music.
There you go.
Join us on TikTok at We Love the 80s. Go to the We Love the 80s shop for 80s branded merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, we're just everywhere now.
Wow.
But mostly we hope you just join us and enjoy our content. And we enjoy you being there. So anyway, Paul, thank you, dude.
See you later.
And we'll see you on Friday.
Yep.
We'll see Kathy Wasluck tomorrow morning right here on SNSN. Have a good day, everyone.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Life's been tough, and it's even tougher than ever to find a good therapist. But these days, all you hear is, sorry, we aren't accepting new patients. Next time, reach out to Life's Journey Counseling.